to like help improve their process and kind of see what things can be improved on. That was a big reason that I came onto the team anyways. So just kind of taking it all in, giving my feedback where I feel it's necessary, and then like learning on the job really. I'm going to start, I have my first meeting about a client tomorrow, just kind of getting introduced to who the client is, what they do, and things like that. And then I'll probably start doing design work, hopefully either end of this week or beginning of next week. So we'll see. I can't think what to work on, so I'm just gonna keep transferring stuff to my blog that I was doing earlier, or the other day, because this is gonna be a quick stream. I think I'm gonna keep streams the same day, or the same days, but I'm gonna reduce it by 30 minutes. So instead of going until 9, it'll just be till 8:30 probably. That way I can still stay consistent and get you guys streams on the same days, but still be able to wake up early and whatnot. So it's kind of hard. I actually can't make my own CSS framework just because of the way that they have a lot of things. I don't want to go into the specifics, obviously, because I don't want to disclose how they do stuff, but like there's not really a way to do inline styling with the content management system that they use. They kind of made their own. So there's not really a way to do inline styling because of the way it's set up. I'm not going to go into the details, but so not really sure what to do. Probably going to have to look into ways to do like generic classes, but still approach it in a smart way. It's just a lot of thinking. So hopefully I can come up with a good solution before I get started on stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. There's definitely a lot that I know that is helpful to them that I know I'm going to be able to contribute to the team. So that's like the important part. And what I'm looking forward to is making an impact on the team and like really helping them do better work. So just taking it one day at a time, really. Because obviously I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't want to like rush them into like changing their process and stuff, but they're very much open to it so far, so that's a good thing. Weird too, because the laptop they gave me is a 15-inch, and I've been using the 13-inch, so it feels really weird. Like this computer feels small. I do need to get a monitor for work though, and I'm not sure what to get. Like if I had one of the newer laptops, obviously I'd get the LG Ultrafine, but not really sure what to do for that one since it's an older one. I had a good system going here over the weekend, but I forget how I did it. So I need to get reacquainted. Thanks, man. I'm not really sure why I did it. I honestly didn't really need a new website, but I got that idea. Like, I kind of wanted to do like a newspaper. Yeah, that was from, since it's usually black, but I made it green to stand out for people just looking for my email. Um, but yeah, I kind of wanted like I got inspired by like newspaper, like how they have all the columns and stuff just going down. Um, I thought that would be a good idea since I always have trouble like organizing all the stuff that I do and all the stuff that I want to show. So even though it is a little bit overwhelming, that's kind of sort of what I was going for. Like, not really, I don't know. Like, it was kind of what I was going for, even though it sounds bad. Like, I'm fine with it because I'm not looking for a job. Obviously, I have this job now. So, wait, I'm editing the wrong one. That's great. Since I'm not looking for a job right now, I thought it'd be cool to just do a fun layout. So I didn't really care about it. I just quit out of that by accident. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I need. I've never really wanted anything fancy for my website, like all that motion and everything. I just need somewhere to show off my projects. So since I have so much stuff I want to show off and talk about, well, that would be a good solution because instead of, now you just have one page and it's all there at once. So even though it's a little overwhelming, again, I think it fits for what I was going for. And for what works for my work type, pretty much, the type of work that I have. Wow. The whole link doesn't even fit. Could you put it in like a bit link or something? I don't think this will work. Will it? Oh, it does. Yeah, I was actually looking into getting that one. Because, yeah, it's on sale on Amazon too. I'm just worried that it won't be like as crisp as I'm hoping. Not to be picky, but I had a bad experience with the previous Dell that I bought. So, I don't know. I'm just worried about that. Another thing that's kind of weird is the way they do code. They don't use GitHub. They use another thing. So it kind of sucks because I won't be getting like commits on my profile even though I'm pushing a bunch of code at work. It's not a huge deal, but just a little bummer. Hey, the return. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Good things about the monitor. Probably get it then. They asked me to pick out a monitor, and that's a pretty decent price for a 4K monitor. So I might do that. And it's 27-inch too. That's pretty good. I'm gonna close my blinds. Oh, whoops. Changed the wrong one. What do you find are the major differences between working in-house and at a studio? I mean, I can't talk much for this particular studio yet, but from my past experiences, one thing is the pay. They don't pay like as much for a similar role at most companies, most agencies. They don't pay as much as a product would, just because startups have funding and things like that. And with agencies, it's like client-based, so it's a little bit different. The other thing is, like, your feedback is obviously based on something different, because your feedback is based on stakeholders when it comes to product work, mainly like stakeholders within the company. So, you know what I mean, like the CEO, the leaders of the team that you're on, things like that. And a big chunk of the feedback from agencies is from clients, so it's a lot different than handling things like that. And also I'm working on different stuff, so I don't really touch, at the moment it doesn't look like I'm going to be touching any product work, maybe like internal projects that we have that Speak builds, because they have some stuff that they build on the side as well. So I might help out with that, but I'll mainly be doing like landing pages and client websites. That's about it. It's nothing in product design, it seems, for the most part. which kind of sucks because I like product design, but I also really like building websites because obviously all my side projects are kind of based on that for the most part, is building landing pages and things like that. So I'm excited. We get to work with some cool clients and stuff, and we're getting a lot of bigger clients, which is cool. Hey Zach, how's it going, man? Transferring over all this stuff is such a pain, but it's gonna be so worth it in the end. Cause it's so easy to do this, like right after I type an article and just need to transfer it for that 1 week. But doing all these in bulk and transferring them from my other site is really a pain. But it'll be worth it once this is all ready to go. E-commerce. In terms of design, yeah, I've done a lot of e-commerce stuff on my own and for the agency I used to work at before Satchel Health. I did a lot of e-commerce stuff on both the web and iOS. OpenCart sounds familiar though. But I don't have any PHP experience, if that's what you're asking, because I just do web development with HTML, CSS. Well, I'm a front-end web developer, so I don't really have to touch PHP. Oh, really? That's cool. All right, yeah, then I'll go ahead and get that one then, and I'll let you guys know how it is. What's also cool is we're moving into a really, really nice big office, like open floor space and everything, 2 floors. Probably around November, I think they were saying. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah, I've never really had to touch PHP, but HTML and CSS are like my bread and butter. And then still learning most of JavaScript, but I feel like JavaScript is going to be a never-ending thing to learn. There's just so much that you can do with it currently. And that's it. I've also been having to wake up at 5 in the morning every day. Well, 5:30, but still. I'm so tired. Because we start work at 7 a.m. I mentioned last time, but we do get half days on Fridays, which is cool. But I really love the people that I'm working with so far. Like, our creative director is a really awesome dude. He's really open-minded. He really likes my work, which is cool, and he's very open to and wants me to help out with a lot of their process stuff. and he's really excited to like hear about all the things that the ways that I work and how it could probably benefit us. And there's then just like kind of figuring out ways that we can use that. Trying to say all this without talking about exactly what it is, because I'm sure I'm allowed to talk about it, but I just want to be careful, obviously. But yeah, the people there are really cool. Most of the team's remote. I think it's just me and one other designer that are like the only creative or part of the creative team that is local. Everybody else works remote. And it's probably like the biggest company I've worked for too. I think there were around 40 people. Satchel was 19 or 18 people when I left. But yeah, everybody's really cool, and they have a pretty distributed team, which is cool that they're open to that if I ever have to move again. April 30th? I didn't change it. It's definitely not right. Well, change it in this one. Yeah, everybody's in the US. They're just on like most people that work remote are either on Central Time or Eastern Time. From what I remember, I don't think there's anybody in the other like Midwest, more Midwest, or on the West Coast. I don't think there's anybody. They'd have to start pretty early because the people that are in different time zones start at the same time as us. So if it was earlier, they'd have to start at like 6 or 5. Yeah, it's not too bad. I know it's kind of boring to watch, and I'm sorry about that. Tomorrow we're going to be working on an illustration, though. But I just really need to get this done, and there isn't really much else I can work on at the moment. Really, the only other thing is Livtra. I may start working on that. Well, actually, no. We have the extras and the books and the people for my site. So I need to work on that with the covers and stuff. So I need to make those. But for right now, I wanted to work on this because I don't have Illustrator right now. I need to download it. But yeah, tomorrow I'll work on an illustration. Thursday, probably work on that stuff for my site. I feel like I've been trying to work on that like 4 times and never finished it. But yeah, I'll be working on that. I just couldn't think of what to work on today, so I just thought I'd do this for a bit since we're doing an hour today. I just thought it was something really quick. I remember not liking the way that this renders the list, but let's see. Reason, and I can't do like a tool that'll do this for me because of how I did it in React, but from now on I can because this is in Markdown, so you can pull that out from a site. Oh, this isn't bad. I don't know why I remember it being worse. What? Oh, the images. Yeah, so forget where. Yeah, I have images here. I think these quicker streams are going to be good because it's kind of worried I wouldn't be able to keep up streaming as much and only have to go to like 1 a week, maybe 2. But if I'm doing these, that they're only going to be an hour, like even those 30 minutes really helps me to like not be working literally all day because I work from 7 to 5, have dinner, and then come and stream. So I'll be able to have some downtime after this and still get work done and still feel productive. So I think having just an hour is going to be really helpful for me. Hope that's cool with you guys. I'm sure it is, but yeah. So these are LG Um, to be honest, I've gotten used to it pretty much. Um, it does happen every so often, and that's for the few times that I've canceled the stream. That's usually why it was, because I was just so tired from looking at screens all day. But but yeah, I'm just used to it. I've been, I've been playing video games, computer games since I was little. I played Minecraft for hours upon end in high school and Call of Duty in high school. So I don't know. I think my eyes are just used to it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but usually I'm fine looking at screens all day. I mean, yeah, because I work all day, then I stream, and then I usually play video games, so I'm on screens like all the time. As bad as that sounds, it's just the truth. But yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm just used to it. Could probably, actually, it would be a little bit weird for me, but those like gamer glasses that are for helping protecting your eyes from looking at screens. That's definitely an option. I hear that helps people, but I've never tried them. And then you reminded me to put on night shift, which I would have that on your phone and your laptop. Kind of sucks because since we're designers, we usually need the color on, so we can't always use it, but probably helps a bit. But honestly, I'm a big believer in the fact that I'm young. I don't have kids. I'm not married yet. So like just taking advantage of this time that I don't have as many responsibilities as I will as when I get a little older, and just taking advantage of that and just like working as much as I can. Obviously I enjoy it, but like there's some times where I feel lazy and I don't want to do anything, and I just like force myself to work because I know I'm gonna regret it later if I don't spend time working on things that I want to work on. Because I don't really like going out too much. Like that's not like what I want to do. Like travel, I don't have money. I mean, I have money to travel, but I have my dogs and Julie goes to school and things like that, so I can't travel, which is like the only other thing I would be doing. But sorry, I was thinking about what I was doing. But yeah, just taking advantage of the fact that I don't have that many responsibilities and kind of working my butt off, to be honest. That's kind of what I believe in. I've been meaning to write about that, but I feel like that comes off bad as like you gotta be a hustler and like that kind of stuff. Because I don't mean it like that. It probably comes off that way, but I never like boast about it. I don't try and like show off fancy stuff and things like that. I just want to work really hard and live comfortably and be able to buy things that I want and like save up to get a house and everything. So I think the best time to do that is when you're young and you don't have as many responsibilities. And I forgot how to do links in Markdown, I think. Can't remember which is which. I know it's parentheses and that. Let's see. Nope, I was wrong. Or did I do something wrong? Let's see. Okay, apparently I'm wrong. I know by the time I find this, somebody probably put it in chat. was right. Oh no. Okay, so I had it right, but you need to flip the order of these. Yeah, other way. Whoops, I forget how to do that. There we go. I still did it wrong. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I have a component for this. Use it here. Yeah. Forgot I made a little component to use here, so. Yeah, I literally did it because I was forgetting how to do it a bunch. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a component so I literally had to look it up every time I was doing it. There we go. Alright, probably do one or two more and I'll head off, and then, like I said, tomorrow will be more exciting. I actually have to put that post into code, which sucks. I should have done that today. I'll try and do that sometime before stream tomorrow. But yeah, we'll do illustration work tomorrow. I feel like it's been a while since I did illustration. Yeah, because I haven't done one since, well, I've done them, but not for, not on stream. I haven't done one since I moved, I think, which is like a month ago. What am I copying? Sometimes it's really hard to stream, talk, and work on this at the same time. Alright. So let's commit this, and then I'm going to go, since I know you're not going to want to sit here and watch me proofread my article and put it online. I'm just going to end the stream here and do that on my own. And then tomorrow we'll pick up with illustration again, like I said. But yeah, as usual, thanks for coming out, guys. As always, I appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace out.